Hello there, Gemini. It's the Scorpio Stellium, your no bullshit tarot card reader. We're going to take a look at the week of November 29th, moving into that first week of December. What's going on in your life, Gemini? And also at the end of this reading, I will do a pick a card for what message you need to hear specifically from, universe, divine, whatever you look at that as. So let's see what we have for you going on, Gemini. Ooh, okay. Making some big decisions here. Moving on. Moving on. Not holding out for this one anymore. Okay, let's take a look. So we have the moon, the reversed two of swords, and the wheel of fortune. So I am seeing here with the moon some deception, either self or from other people. A lot of emotions coming up about that. Decisions being made here with the two of swords reversed. And then the wheel of fortune. It looks like whatever decisions you're making are good ones. So here's the thing. I'm feeling here this energy of I've had enough. I think that you have come to a place that you have dealt with the emotions, you've dealt with the things subconsciously that have been buried inside of you. You've dealt with the past, all of these things that cause a lot of feelings to come up, be it fear, be it depression, anything of that nature. You have dealt with that and you've decided to make a decision that it no more. You're like, no more of this. It's too late. I'm not going to continue to put myself through it anymore. And because of that, now we have the wheel of fortune. It's showing you setting things in a direction that's healthy for you, in a good direction, in a, like the universe honoring this decision kind of direction. And the next line here is showing the reversed Eight of Pentacles, the reversed Star, and the reversed Hanged Man. So I think that there was somebody that didn't want to see things any other way. And you probably tried very hard to work with them, but I don't think that they wanted to work on it. Here's the reversed Eight of Pentacles. And then looking for hope, looking for reconciliation and not getting it. So it's like you finally came to this place that it doesn't feel good. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't feel good. Emotionally, I think that there's a struggle here. But I think that you're trying to do what's best for yourself. You're trying to move past anything that's holding you back, anything that is a line to your past that was not good for you anymore. You saw it for what it was. You saw that maybe you were deceiving yourself about it, or that somebody else was deceiving you about what this could be. And so it's a sad thing to let go of hope. And I think that sadness is still there, but you've still decided that you're not going to stay in this place of sacrificing yourself. That's there we go. There's the reversed Hanged Man. You're not going to stay in this place of sacrificing yourself over and over for somebody else that's not putting the work into the relationship. So that's kind of seals that for it, right? And then I have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the King of Wands. Okay, so that's interesting. It's like once you've made the decision to cut the cord, once you've decided, I don't want this anymore, this was not healthy, I struggled and I sacrificed enough here, then guess what happens? This individual, okay, this person, so he's represented here by the King of Wands, is going to send you some type of message, is going to communicate with you. Both of these are cards of getting messages. So it may be texting, it may be emailing, it may be like, I don't know. We have a million ways that we send messages now. I mean, some people pick up the phone, not a lot of them, but it could be that too. But you're getting some type of communication from them. It's like now that you've said no more, they don't like that. They feel that energetic kind of, cutting point, that separation. And so now they want to come back out of the woodwork, which is like really not fair. So I would expect to be dealing with this more, Gemini. I think that you're going to be seeing this more from this person. It's like now that you've said goodbye, it's like, really? Now you're going to pop back up. Why do people do that? Okay. It's Like we always want what we don't have, right? Okay, so let's clarify a little bit more about this decision. It was a very emotional decision for you. Okay, reverse Ace of Swords comes out. So I think that there's been a lot of confusion, a lot of even lies, because that, you know, the moon with the reversed Ace of Swords, it feels like lies, you know, like I said, deception. It feels like somebody not being truthful with you. And let's continue. Clarification for the Two of Swords. Okay, and we've got Four of Cups. Yes, that is exactly your mental state right now. Four of Cups. Based on this decision that you've made, it's like you're kind of apathetic, you know? You're like, fuck this. Like, I just don't care anymore. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep playing this game with you. I can't keep going back and forth between, I don't know, not knowing enough or not knowing where you stand or whatever that, you know, whatever that looks like. I've got the reverse High Priestess here. So it does, it feels like you're going a little bit against your intuition sometimes, you know, or your gut feeling. But more so, it feels like being deceived. I think that's what this really comes back around to again and again and again, is I think that you're waking up to the fact that this was not what it was billed as. You know, this is not what you thought this was. And the lies, the secrets, the half-truths, they're all so, you know, prevalent. They're all coming out so strongly in this reading. So let's go ahead and take a look. The next line, okay, is talking about somebody didn't want to work at it anymore. We have the Hermit. So you're like, is it better for me to just do this alone? Is it ever better for me, you know, to just come inside of myself and handle this, because I'm not getting anything from you. I'm not getting what I need from you. And the Hermit is also talking about our own internal wisdom. And then I'm going to show you the card in a second, but the Chariot just came out too. So this to me feels like this is what gets you emotional strength and emotional victory, is you deciding to go within yourself and say, no more. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not playing this game with you anymore. I know that you are not being honest with me. You're not being vulnerable and honest and emotionally forthcoming with me. And so I'm going to say done. I'm going to say stop. And that actually is much better for you than continuing to let them do this. I also want to say, because of the cards that I have pulled, you could be dealing with, now remember, you are more than your sun sign and everybody else is too. So just because you don't hear your person's sun sign when I say this does not mean that they don't have these placements very heavy. They could have them very, very heavy in their chart. Okay, I mean, you know, people think, oh, well, I didn't hear, you know, whatever sign. And that's not them. Okay, well, they may resonate more, just like you may resonate more with your moon or your rising. Planets make it stronger. I won't get into more of a lecture than that, but you feel me, right? So I've got Pisces represented here. I've got Cancer represented here. I also have, let's see, definitely Virgo and Cancer with these two coming out. Okay, Aquarius and the fire signs, because we've got the King of Wands. So this could be somebody with a fire heavy chart. Okay, let's continue here to look at the Star reversed, the lack of hope for the future in this. And we have the Queen of Cups reversed coming out, showing not handling things emotionally well. I think this is this other person, to be honest with you. I don't think that they are going, they feel this separation. Whether you've said it verbally or not, they feel it, they know that you're done and they don't like it. And so, yeah, no shit, this just flipped out. The Tower, okay? The Tower is Mars energy. It is like just a total shock. A total, like, what just happened? A big change. It feels very unsettling. They feel that energy. It is highly unsettling to them. And so now we have this last line of them reaching out to you. They want to talk to you now. They want to talk. Okay, they don't want to end it. Reverse Death. So Scorpio's represented with this one. They don't want to end it. They don't want to say it's done. Whereas before it might have been like they didn't care at all. You might have felt like they didn't give two shits about you. And now, now that you're like, bye then. Oh, now you care. Now you care, huh? Okay. Okay. Why do people do this? Okay, so now I have the Prince of Cups and I have the Three of Wands. So now they're going to be like, I want to offer you love. I want to give you affection. I want to be with you. I want everything to be okay between us. I want to make plans to move forward with you. That's the Three of Wands. I want to look at our future together. After all of this, you know, you try to say done and they don't want to be done now. What am I going to say? I don't know. Okay, so now this is going to be your pick a card for what you need to hear, what you need to know. While I'm shuffling, I want you to do me a favor. Hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber, but more importantly, drop me a comment, say hello, because I always respond to my comments. I like talking to you, so say what's up. Okay. Pick a card. All right. There we go. Got it. I have card 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, very interesting. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. You can pause the video and choose if you need to, but I'm going to jump right into it. So card 1 is the Three of Swords. We're talking about heartache, heartbreak, and just sorrow, pain going on here. So this is this card that's saying you probably need to deal with all of that, all of those feelings. And before you jump into anything, you know, before you really make any kind of decision, because it's going to be very, very tempting to want to just say, okay, when they call, because that's what you've done for a long time. It's going to be tempting. So just remember what happened before you just, you know, go, okay, you know. All right, the second card, the Emperor. This is a powerful individual. This is the same one I think here. That's this King of Wands, because these are both fire sign. This is Aries showing up, and this is all the fire signs showing up here in the King of Wands. So you're dealing with somebody who's very powerful, has presence, has charisma, and just, you know, really, really has that magnetism to them. So I want you to remember that whatever you see in somebody else that you love, that sparkles, that is fabulous, that is your shadow self, okay? You see in other people the stuff that you really love and you really hate are showing you sides of yourself. So remember, if you see them as powerful, if you see them as enigmatic, as charismatic, all those things, you have that too. So you might need to establish some boundaries and take, you know, show that presence that you have. You know, make sense? If that doesn't make sense, tell me in the comments. I'll explain it better. But that's what I got right now. For card number 3, I have the reverse 2 of Cups. This is a breakup. This is the relationship that is not working out. So this is telling me here that this is probably bad news. This person wanting to be in your life to any degree is not going to work out. I think that this needs to be left in the past if you chose card 3. So just be aware that that's there. All right. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best, because this, I don't know how I'd handle it. It'd be a rough one for me too. So I wish you the best, and I will see you again next week.